What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Expanse. And we're going to begin episode 2, which is called Hunting Grounds. Now, after episode 1, which is, for me, was a great episode, if you saw the end of the episode, oh boy, shit hit the fan. And for those of you who saw that, you knew what was going to happen next. So, I'm going to get started here. And for those of you who didn't see the episode 1, feel free to go back and watch the episode. I'll have the link for that in the card on the upper right hand corner of the screen. So with that being said, let's begin episode 2. Here we go.
Please, Kamina, don't do this.
Take him to the brig. Khan! Cut it!
Oh, cunts! Oh, son of a cocksucking whore!
How long until the pirates are back in range?
Hour, maybe 2, depending on burn. Same as last time.
The time before that?
And the 10 time before that.
How are you doing?
I'm not the one we need to worry about.
Yeah, look at that Khan right now. She does not look good. In fact, that happened in episode 1. She got shot. She's tough, but she's getting weaker. I can see it now.
Her body can't heal under this burn. Even Khan needs to rest sometime.
You'll figure something out. I know you will.
Motherfuckers! Shouldn't be possible! ETA, 8 minutes! They must have increased their burn this time.
Don't these Pashangwalas rest?
Humans rest. Pirates are fucking animals.
We need to do something about your arm. Virgil has the medbay prepped and ready.
It's fine. Hardly hurts anymore. We're outgunned and nearly out of fuel. Unless we come up with a plan to shake them soon, infection's gonna be the least of my problems.
Alright, so I guess for Kamina now, she's now the captain. So I could probably ask, what would Cox do? Which is probably nothing.
What do you think Cox would do?
Hell should I know? You wanna ask him yourself?
No.
Cox went with his gut. For better and worse. That's what a captain does. But maybe you're no fucking captain. Captain.
Wow.
Coordinates 8214. What are we looking at?
Fuck if I know.
It's a ship's graveyard. Debris field. Caught in orbit around that body.
There's nothing registered there.
How do you know?
Back when I was MCRN, there were reports of a proxy battle right around here with UNN forces. Never confirmed, but seemed legit.
Or much more likely, it's some solar backscatter, radiation cluttering, or any other fucking thing.
How sure are you?
Geez, after the last few days, I'm not sure I could tell the difference between a pistol grip ratchet and a flex head. 80%.
New plan. We run for cover in there.
Won't work, boss man. Even if we break their lock, they'll be able to track our drive plume.
There won't be a drive plume. We burn hard for here first, then cut engine and turn into orbit. Let it carry us around until we land in the debris.
Slingshot, fuck yes!
Could work, if there is actually something there.
Stations! Con! On my word, loose a PDC volley, then turn and burn.
G 6G turning now. We have landed in the debris field.
It's shit pirates!
You did it, boss man! Fucking legend!
Quiet! We don't have much time. The pirates are searching for us, and we can't run again without more fuel and reaction mass. Arlen?
Baratna and I will head out and start scanning.
Captain, I'm prepped for surgery as soon as Khan is ready.
Tell that waste of oxygen I wouldn't be needing surgery if he didn't freak out the first time.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be fine. He got you covered, Khan. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about it.
Virgil won't let you down.
The prosthetic is ready. Is the, patient?
Fine. But you're staying to make sure Dr. Dipshit doesn't cut off the wrong arm.
scanners aren't picking up any signs of fuel.
Keep looking. Meantime, I'll go for their reaction mass.
Alright, so right now, of course, this is another part of the game we get to explore. Just look at this world, guys. It's beautiful over here, isn't it? Just wow, look at that. Something about this world is so gorgeous and beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead now and start exploring. So we look for an action mass, in fact, and find Virgil some mushroom powder. That's pretty interesting. So let's just go real quick and start looking around.
What a mess. What got Earth and Mars so worked up?
And what's a Belter ship doing in the middle of it?
Who knows? Hopefully they all got some reaction mass on board, though.
So we'll go over here. We'll go over here real quick, just because. Let's see what this is.
Damn. The blast doors to the lagoon are locked down. Not sure if there's a way to open them.
Always a way through, if you got enough explosives. Go, check out the other ships. I'll see what I can rig up.
You want to use explosives to blast through a blast door. Guess that could work.
Alright, so while Arnold's doing that, let's go ahead and explore a bit.
Can't even tell which ship is which. It's all blasted to Falota.
There's definitely more scrap here than a few ships can account for. Maya was right. This was a full-on proxy battle.
With a Belter ship at the center.
Alright, so what's over here? So this is a threat assessment. Let's go ahead and scan that. Alright, cool. So, as in episode 1, we're gonna go ahead and explore all the wreckage and find all kinds of salvage and different things. So let's go in here and land. And I'm not sure what ship this is, but it would be quite helpful. So this is the med bay. So I'm walking here. And what the hell is this? It's the focus drugs. Let's look at that, see what it is.
Were they planning for an interrogation? Then why'd they start shooting?
And let's call it all in and ran.
The Martian ship had focus drugs on board. Must have wanted to question someone.
I hate those things. Rayon and I got busted by the MCI once. Didn't think I'd leave that interrogation room alive.
Watching that Martian's eyes go all weird. Last time we ever stole anything on Vesta. Had to move to Ceres and start stealing there.
Yeah, that's pretty serious, guys. In fact, I don't think Martians don't play when it comes to their governments. I wouldn't know. I mean, Martians don't exist, right? Alright, let's keep looking around in mid-bay and just look at things. There's not much here at the moment. But, yeah. Yeah, this room's pretty clear. And what's that? Oh, here we go. It's, look at this wall here. I think that's a, some propelled rounds. Let's collect that.
Hopefully won't need these anytime soon.
After this week, maybe keep them close by.
Okay, so let's go ahead up to the next level and see what's up there. So as you can see in the same thing as this video, we're gonna take our time, explore the entire ship, and find everything. So this is the bridge. It's man, this room got torn to shreds. Whoever was in here or were looking for, they went ape shit in here. And it's a star map. Let's look at the star map. See what it's for.
Can't tell whether the Belter ship was attacked by both sides or caught in the middle. Either way, it didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, that's pretty deadly. You know, it's kind of imagine a way, between a rock and a hard place. I just keep going. And what's over here? Is it a hand terminal? Let's scan that. And this is a communication between Admiral Hartley and Captain Graf. Okay, so my guess is... Okay, so reading this here, the Guin was a Belter ship, and they had stolen steel tech from the Martians. Why the hell would you do something like that? I mean, that is not smart.
So the MCRM was chasing the Belters because they stole something.
Only need one ship to chase someone. Why'd they bring a whole fleet?
And I think because of UNN.
The Martians didn't want the UNN to intercept the stolen tech first. They sent a fleet to keep them away.
And the UNN reacted the way they always do, with guns.
Alright, so there's nothing more here. Let's go ahead now and head back to the lower level. So march on the med bay. And I want to see the mess hall. I think if there's one here. Sure there is. And yeah, there's the mess hall. So let's look around here. So there's a green blip, which basically means a few things. There's something here for our objective, which is to get to the reaction mass. Let's go over here first and see what's in this section. Okay. Oh, hello. What do we got here?
I can't believe it. I actually found Virgil some mushrooms.
Oh, maybe he'll make white kibble when we get back.
Okay.
Cap, what do you think of Virgil? You trust him?
Yeah, I think I do. He's cool. You know, nothing wrong.
Virgil's a smart man. And a reliable medic.
Until he got our pilot shot, you mean?
Yeah, and that wasn't his fault. He was trying to wrestle a gun away from Cox, and Kong got shot as a result. So there's a photograph here. Let's look at that.
Some people don't have anything real to care about.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. In fact, thinking about the timeline of this game, it looks bleak.
Typical Inyas. Travel all the way out here, yet can't break free from their peppy plant extract.
Preppy plant extract. Now that is funny. I think you mean coffee, miss. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Nothing up here. In fact, ever since the first episode, I've gotten in the habit of looking everywhere. Ooh, what's this? Let's get that. Got a guidance system.
Might be able to rewire this guidance system to work with our ammo.
It was good enough for Earth and Mars to tear each other apart.
And neither side surrendered, even after taking heavy fire.
Stupid Inyas. They never know when to quit.
Yeah, I mean between the Martians and the UNN, it looked like a battle of attrition to see who would die first. Because right now, here we are now. This is the maintenance shaft. Let's see what's in here. You know what I must say, guys, I really love this game. You know, exploring everything. But the one thing I wish it had though was a list of salvage you collect, like a menu of some sort. So, oh, here we go. This the MCRN tool. Let's grab that.
Maya's always complaining about the tools in the engineering bay. Maybe an MCRM model would cheer her up.
Yeah, Cap. Cheer up the Martian girl with your tool.
Pashang Fong.
Pashang Fong. That's a funny term to me. But yeah, speaking of language in this game, I was curious to read about the Belter language, and what I found out was it is based on many languages. In fact, one of the languages I learned is based on Creole, which is a beautiful language in itself. You hear a lot of it spoken in Haiti and also in Louisiana. I think it's that Cajun Creole. It just rolls off the tongue. Alright, so we have a handsaw here. Let's look at that.
I'm sure Khan will be fine, but it wouldn't hurt to check on the crew. Don't want to interrupt, but how is everything down there?
The auto dock was amazing. I want to high-five it, but it's still covered in some really unspeakable substances. Khan will be out for a while. When she wakes up, we'll try to attach the prosthetic and... What the...
Oye, Maya. Shit.
You know, yeah. I'm also glad we got the auto tool working. The laser for the auto dock. Man, that was very helpful. All right, let's continue on. And I think, sorry, yes, right there is reaction mass. Before I grab that, of course, I'm gonna explore this room a little bit before I do anything of the sort. And I look at things here. Okay, that leads back outside. Okay, that's good. So let's go ahead and just grab the mass and move on.
Found some reaction mass.
Toss it to me. I will store it. Nice toss, Cap. Woo!
Bossman, you probably noticed me Baratna's been a little edgy lately.
Ray, your brother has been an angry Pashang Wallow since my first day on board.
This is different. He's got the shakes. It's the pixie dust. But he's been clean for almost a year. He takes some meds that help keep him straight, but...
But we haven't done a supply run in weeks.
Yeah, ran out of toxiperidone 3 days ago. Don't worry, boss man. He'll be fine. He's tough. But thought you should know.
Okay, so we learned that Arlen is taking something called pixie dust, which is pretty trippy in its own.
I'll never look at a containment vault the same again after that terrible situation with Rayon. Rayon, how's that leg doing?
A little sore still, but better. Thanks again for saving it, Cap.
A little sore. It should be gone entirely, unless you think we can eat it or use it as a torpedo, because we may have to, with how low our supplies are.
We'll figure something out.
Oh yeah, by the way, too, episode 1, we had a situation involving Rayon's leg and a vault full of supplies. I won't tell you what I did, but if you want to see what I did, go watch episode 1. Alright, so I'm going to hit the objectives here. And we need to find some medicine for Arlen. So let's do that. And we're also going to look for some more reaction mass. So what's over here? Let's see. Yeah, there's so much in this game you might miss. But also, as I'm playing, guys, listen to this music. It's just so beautiful here. Listen to it. Okay, so I'm already here already. So let's explore a little more. Yeah, this is in true Telltale fashion. They always pack so much into this game, into their games, and that you might miss a few small details. And also in this game as well, when you do parts of the game in the story, you may have it affecting the characters as well. So let's over here. I think I see a panel right here. What's this supposed to be? It's let's examine this.
Gotta be something in here that can help Arlen.
Okay, so you picked up a salvage, and I think that's the drugs for Arlen's addiction. Okay, let's see one. And there's another ship here. There's another ship I want to look at. I think it's a Martian ship. Oh, careful here. Yeah, because right now, of course, there's so much of this game, and I want to try. There's so much of this game, and I want to try and find and explore. So let's go over here to this other wreckage. I think it's let's see, this one is. Oh, here we go. There's another ship. Let's not keep looking around. And the main thing here is we're looking for reaction mass so that we can get out of here safely. And right now we have 5 items of salvage, which is good. And in this game, I'm taking my time, you know, because again, this is my first time playing this game, and I wanted to explore everything. You know, and unlike the previous games, I'm Telltale. And what is this? Oh God. And also, too, unlike other Telltale games, there are no chapter markers in this game. So if I miss anything, I can't go back. So this is why we take our time here. Let's look at the table.
I hope Khan's surgery goes well. For her sake and Virgil's. Maya? Status report?
Fire the torpedoes! Give those sons of bitches a welcome, or I'll throw you in the brig!
Sit down, or I'll cut off the other arm! Sorry, Cap, what was that?
Oh boy, what's going on back there?
Wait, are the pirates attacking?
No! Khan is just a little woozy from the anesthesia. Don't worry about a thing. I'm gonna knock her out if she gets up again.
Yeah, what a trip. I hope they're okay. Holy crap. Khan was losing her mind. Okay, so there's another in his room now. Let's go ahead and explore a little bit. Nothing really in here. Oh, wait, what's up there? Hey. So grab that.
Got some juice here. We're running low after the past week.
Any longer in the crash couch and I'll stop pissing that stuff.
Cool. Well, that's about it, I think. Let's explore some more. And I'll admit though, guys, I love the detail in these ships, especially when they're wrecked. I mean, I cannot imagine the amount of man hours it took to build to craft all these ships. It's in a rubble. Let's go to this corridor here and see what we can find over here. And yes, ever since episode 1, I've gotten in the habit of just looking everything to ensure that we didn't miss anything. Right now we're up to 6 of salvage, which is good. And wow, what's this over here? Is some sort of cafeteria? Kalash. Now who the hell would eat this shit? Because I first saw it in The Simpsons where Homer had some, and it was nasty as hell. But he ate the entire cart, and he drank crab juice.
Ugh. And Inyas say that Belter food is disgusting.
Just no. Ugh. But thankfully, Kalash not a real food. And even if it was, I wouldn't be caught dead eating it. You know? It looks like liver on a stick, just fucking nasty. And if I could compare it to another food like chitlins, I would eat that shit either, even if I was starving and broke. No effing way. Alright, let's go over here. Ooh, some scotch. And called cocks, huh? Let's, look at this.
Real earth whiskey. Even Cox has to settle for the Belter stuff. Cox, I need you to tell me everything you know about this Toussaint and the Europa's Bane.
They're pirates, what's to tell?
Helpful as always. I'll leave you to enjoy the brig.
Wait. Is Khan, I mean, how is she?
She'll live, no thanks to you.
Or that hothead Virgil. He's the one who lunged in and made the gun go off.
Which was in response to you provoking him. You seemed to say that he was hiding something from us.
Maybe. Let me out of here and we can talk about it.
No.
Aw, and I was going to share with you, but tough titties for you. Ooh, what's this? A model ship?
Earthers love their oceans. Too bad they destroyed them all.
Yeah, that's a damn shame in the story. Let's imagine that, destroying your old planet for personal greed. It's pathetic, really. Alright, let's go over here to this knife block.
Maya seemed willing to help with Khan's surgery. Hope she doesn't regret that now. Is everything,
Okay, she just said we've been boarded. And now she's wandering around looking for intruders. So, everything's fine.
Yeah, of course it is.
Maya? Are you afraid of the elderly woman with one arm?
Fuck off. You weren't here. You didn't see the look in her eyes when she... Wait. Hey there. Do you want to lie down for a minute?
Do you want to fucking die?
Oh no.
Well, damn. Now that shit's crazy. I'm good. I'm straight on that. Let's get out of here. Now, the fact that Saul bought a can of Kov Kalaj in their lunch bag on a spaceship has not been lost on me. In fact, it is pretty amusing. You have to be a poor soul who lost a bet to eat that shit. Okay, it's over here. It's over here. It's a photograph for some. Look at that.
Must be the captain. Very proud of his connections to the UNN brass.
That's cool. Alright. It says here, UNN and Al Hashem Cooperative. Proud partners in the belt. Alright, cool. Let's all get out of that. And what's over here? Another hand terminal. And this is another transmission between the Undersecretary and Captain Garces. Okay, so apparently, of course, they're okay. They're looking for belters. And let's see here. Yes, yeah. So again, of course, they're trying to deal with that belter ship. That's also some technology, from the Martians, and they're trying to get that from them as well. Yeah, those guys were a trip.
Whatever the Belters stole, the UNN and MCRN both went after it.
But how did this turn into a shootout?
I mean, I guess it's greed.
Mars couldn't stand the loss of that tech, and the UNN couldn't resist the chance to get their hands on it.
And the belt got caught in the middle again.
Alright, so right now, as you see here, the Belters got caught in a crossfire.
Got a barrel here.
I'll take her. Good work, Sasata.
Boss man, I got everything hooked up to blow the door. Head back to the Guin and check it out.
Got it. Hopefully we'll find enough reaction mass to get out of here.
And then what? We going treasure hunting?
Yeah. You think those coordinates go anywhere interesting?
Cox said those coordinates were valuable, but Cox started talking just to get out of the mess he made.
You been near the brig lately? Since you saved his ass, a waller never shuts up.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. How he saved Cox from getting spaced. I mean, but of course, if it were up to me, I would be more than happy to save him out of space.
These boots might fit Khan. Once I get the feet out of them.
Oh. Yeah, feet are a good sign. Means they work.
Alright, so now we're going to head back to the Guin and blow the door open. So that we get the extra reaction mass and get out of here. Guys, hear that music in this game. Yeah, it's just so majestic. Hearing the songs from outer space. Alright, let's blow it open.
Explosives are set.
Good work, Kamina. Now let the whole station see what happens to traitors who sell out the OPA to the Inyas.
I'm in.
Alright, so now that we've locked the door to the Guin, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break here. Because when we get back, things are going to get crazy. And we're going to get out of here soon. So you guys hang tight, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, I'm back from my break, and we're going to continue on. So we've now breached the Guin, and we're going to continue our investigation here. In fact, let's open our list of objectives here, and okay, we need to lock the door to the Guin. And I also went back to the rest of the shifts to make sure I didn't miss anything. So let's keep playing. And right now I'm just walking in real quick and just like looking around to see if there's anything to scavenge. You know, because we're scavengers and it's an important part of the game. Okay, nothing here. So I'll look at the door.
Another blast door.
Pashang. Fine, I'll get more explosives.
No need. I should be able to access the lockdown controls from the bridge.
Good thinking, Cap.
Could still find more explosives. Just in case.
Yeah, Arlen's a trip. He's looking for reasons to blow things up. Alright, so let's head up to the bridge. Because we also need to find some more reaction mass as well. Okay, not far up to go. Here's a bridge, and I'll admit right now, I'm still loving the music in this game. You know, it's kind of cool. You know, just listen to it. You know, there's something about this music in the game. You know, because in real life, space is dead quiet. Now imagine going to bed to this kind of music. Sounds great, huh? Alright, let's go over here to the solenoids. Let's look at that.
Wouldn't let anyone get their hands on that tech. Good for them.
Okay. And what's over here? There's nav controls.
They were heading toward Titania to link up with the Belter sect there. Almost made it.
Okay, so now we need to go up there to the top of level. It's this ladder here. Aw. I want to climb the ladder. That's fine. We have anti-gravity here. We just go up here. And it's right here. And before I do the lockdown anything, I'm going to check over here and see what they have. So it's comm stations, and okay, nothing else here. Alright, let's go ahead and search this.
Looks like the crew tried to record a message.
This message is to all Erda and Martian security forces in the area. We have received your warnings and demands, and this will be our only response. The MCRN says we have stolen their property. The UNN says we are traveling illegally in their sector. We recognize neither of your claims over us. This is our belt. Torpedoes, away! Incoming! Stand down now and let us keep our course. We will either join our OPA Baratnas on Titania or sacrifice ourselves to your destruction. There is no other option. Beltalada! Who here is prepared to die for your belt? Beltalada! 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 Beltalada!
You hear that?
Wouldn't surrender the tech and sent their message in the only way the inners understand.
What was the message?
I can say the belt doesn't belong to you. So yeah.
That the inners are the real thieves here. They take from us every day. And they'll keep doing it if we keep letting them.
Brave, Koyos.
Alright, so from the sound of that transmission, yeah, they were caught in a serious battle. And they wouldn't give up. Which it's quite commendable. Alright, so let's go ahead now to lockdown controls. And disengage them. Alright, so that's that. And now we need to find the reaction mass in the Guin. So let's head on down. It's a long way down. Look at that. And like I said also, before we do a checkpoint, we also want to check everything before you move forward. Because unlike other Telltale games, if you play to a checkpoint, you can't go back to it. You have no choice but to start over again. Here's a reaction mass here. But before I do anything, I want to take a second to look around the room and see what we can find and scavenge. Right? So let's go over here real quick. And for those of you who are also seeing this video, think of this video as a playthrough / tutorial of sorts. So that if you ever need to find things like hidden items or all the scavenge items, you know where they are. So let's go over here, and here's a data cube hacker. Let's collect that.
This data cube hacker might be useful.
Okay.
Sure, might let you break into Rayon's special data drives.
Set up push toe!
Yep, so right now, so according to Community's pack, we now have all the salvage in this chapter. Alright, I think that was it. Let's look up here and see if there's anything in the ceiling. Okay, looks clean. Let's go ahead and open up the this panel here. So let's cut it open. Love this music. If I could find a recording of this, I would record the song and let it play all night long. Not only the game has great graphics, but great music too. Alright, let's get the reaction mask. We have all the salvage we need.
Found another barrel.
Woo! This is loaded! Or whatever the Indians say. Touchdown! Woo!
I've got some radiation from a nearby ship, the Manitoba. Scanner shows the engine is mostly intact. Maybe fuel pellets too.
Bossman, that's the far edge of the debris field. You'll be exposed.
You two head back to the Artemis. Everyone stays on the ship, but be ready to pick me up on my order.
Captain, we're picking up a communication from the Europa's Bane.
Sabaka, they locked us?
No, it's a broadcast. But they must know we're close.
Patch it over.
There is no sense in running anymore. You know who I am, and I am looking forward to meeting you. Contact me to discuss the terms of your surrender. Or just sit and wait until we find you. It's only a matter of time. Shit. Cap, you got to get back here.
Not without fuel pellets.
Stupid drone is stuck.
Holy shit. Whoa. Homeboy got blasted.
Sabaka. I doubt they will all be so easy to kill. Virgil, if I respond, will they be able to trace the signal?
No, it will only confirm you are in broadcast range. But they seem pretty sure of that already.
Put me through. Captain Zapata, this is Kamina Drummer of the Artemis. I don't want to fight you, but keep sending your crew after me, and I'll be forced to keep killing them.
Alright, so as part of the game now is, see those drones, the lasers? We want to make sure we avoid them as much as possible. Because if we know how far we get, if we get caught once, we're dead. And we gotta play it again. So let's do this very carefully, very slowly. Alright, here we go. So right now I'm just waiting for the machines to go away. Oh shit. Being very careful here to avoid the lasers. Very slow. Take your time. Here we go. Shit. I'm being very careful here, guys. Yeah, those things are no joke. And I wonder if there's a way to turn them off. Right. Here we go. So here we go. I'm being very careful here. One right there. Let's see where he is.
You're a long way from Siri Station, Kamina Drummer.
You've heard of me?
I've heard of your work and your bounty. But if I'm speaking to you, what happened to Garrison Cox?
He attempted to double his profits. As a result, I am now captain.
Not surprising. There's no loyalty among scavengers. Not that the OPA is any better. You must really enjoy the company of miscreants.
Oh yeah. So whoever Toussaint is, she sounds serious. And I love her accent too. Alright, so I'm being very careful in this section. So there's a pattern to follow. The lasers, away from the away from the vanish, then move. Now.
I saw your handiwork on the Urshanabi. At least my crew are not murderers.
Don't tell me Kamina Drama weeps for the lives of UNN soldiers.
You don't fight for the belt. You only care about yourself. And apparently the UNN has barely touched you. So what was their crime?
Foolishness. And the opportunity to send a message. One you would do well to receive. You're out of your element and your depths, Captain. No shame in surrendering a battle you didn't ask for.
Alright, so here we are now. We're halfway through this drone field. And the key here is to be patient and take your time. And use your mag boots to your advantage. So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going very careful. I'm going to laser. You do not want to get caught in that. Believe me, you will die horribly if you do. Go careful. Let's go easy, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Here we go. So right now I'm taking my time, going very careful, and watching the patterns of the drones. Careful. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, the important part is now we gotta wait for him to pass by so that we can move ahead. Okay, let him go. Okay. And let's see here. Here we go. Over here.
He's over here.
Here we go. Shoot him. Shit. Ooh, nice. Cool. That was quick work of those guys. All right. But yeah, man, it's pretty sick, though, isn't it? I mean, can you imagine? I can imagine now shooting those pirates in the head, right, and shatter their faceplates. In the vacuum of space that sucks their eyeballs out of their skull. Now that shit is sick, and I just love it. Here we go.
You can always retreat, Toussaint. Protect the rest of your crew.
Your reputation is well earned, Captain Drummer. Daniel and Yuri they were two of my best. But their needless deaths do not change.
Enough. I've had a very long week in a crash couch because of you. Either fall back or keep sending your men to die. Those are your options.
Right, let's grab this. Sword Note Analysis. Here we go. And of course, all these mission logs, I'll be reading them on the ship later. Because yeah, this game is chock-full of detail. Let's go. Ooh, damn. guys, this is getting so good. Okay, over here. Let's turn around. Okay, yeah, so go up here and invade the machines. Go, careful. Alright, cool, look at that. That was pretty effortless for the most part. All of that for that little ass box.
Please tell me this thing has ammo.
I'm on my way.
No! Everyone, stay back! What's happening? Why are the pirates pulling away?
There are always more options, Captain. I'll have the coordinates, even if I have to comb through rubble to find them. Goodbye.
You're bluffing. Hello? Toussaint! Come on. Gotta be some ammo left.
PDC delivery.
Sabaka! Are you crazy? You could get killed.
So could you. Now step back and let me do my job.
I don't know what the fuck you two are doing, but I'm approaching your location on control thrusters for whenever we shut off.
Glad you're back at your post.
What are you waiting for?
We only get one shot before they know our position. There!
All right, that was cool. Nice.
Well, I believe celebrations are in order.
Coordinates are set for the MK core. Time to see what all the fucking fuss is about. With the fuel you found, we should have no problem getting there and back to Ganymede at least.
And how is the new prosthetic?
It'll do. Get some rest, Captain. No telling what we'll find at those coordinates.
Alright guys, we're now back at the Artemis. And man, what a great game so far. You know, we found a lot of scavenge. You know, we found fuel for our ship. And we also had a brush with Toussaint Zapata and members of her Europa's Bane. But now it's time for a little downtime. So let's open our mission logs here, and we're gonna go ahead and look at the objectives. So the first three are as follows. We're gonna go ahead and talk to Khan, talk to Virgil, and talk to Maya. And the side quests are give Khan the cigar, give Virgil the mushroom powder, and give Autumn the medicine. All of these which are very important for the rest of the game. So let's go ahead and talk to Khan, see what she's doing.
I've never had anything resembling a civil conversation with Khan before, but I've also never had a cigar to ply her with.
Yeah, that cigar, I found that in episode 1 in my first playthrough. And if you don't have the cigar, I recommend you go back and playing it and finding it. In fact, that video serves as a kind of a tutorial as well to where to find it. So let's go ahead and talk to Khan.
Hey, Khan.
Resting. Go away.
Okay, so let's ask her about our destination and where we're currently headed.
Any guesses on our destination?
Nada. All I know is that it's far the fuck out there. So whoever hid that treasure wanted it far the fuck away.
Okay, next up, let's ask about the pirates, who she has a pretty good or interesting history with.
Can you believe how vicious these pirates are?
Yes.
I mean, how they were willing to blow us up just to prove a point.
Yes.
So you don't think there's anything special about them?
Yes, I do. They seem to have more guns.
And the cigar, which is a very important part of the story. And also, it'll make Khan and Drummer best of friends. So, let's give it a cigar.
I found this cigar on the Urshanabi. Thought you might want it. But I could always give it to the twins.
Don't you dare give it to those two morons. They'd use it as a butt plug or something. Shit. First taste? You earned it.
Well, after getting damned blown up by a missile and practically killed by drones from Europa's Bane, I'm going to take a nice little drag. You know, puff, puff, give.
Oh, Pashang. It tastes like burnt kibble.
That's your unrefined palate. You need to smoke more to burn away all the taste buds. My husband, Bao, used to hate when I smoked. Said it was 40 minutes of pleasure for 3 hours of cleaning out the air vents.
He wasn't wrong.
What happened to him?
The Pinafore, a small transport skiff owned by Trackman. I was pilot, Bao was chief mechanic. Boring work. Little outside contact. Exactly what we wanted. There'd been reports of pirates along our heading. The usual shit. We weren't worried because, what's the point? And besides, we had our protocol.
Protocol?
A maneuver we practiced. Case of hostile boarding. I'd feign submission, hands behind my head. And when Bao thought the moment was just right, he'd say the code word and hit the deck, and then... Modified SMG with heat targeting rounds. I could draw and fire the clip in 5 seconds, easily take out an entire raiding party.
That is pretty impressive. In fact, it reminds me of Die Hard, when John McClane killed Hans Gruber in Nakatomi Tower in that same manner. That was pretty impressive.
That is actually a solid tactical maneuver. Pirates wouldn't expect a weapon there, and Bao would be safe on the floor.
I know.
So what happened?
The pirates came for us like we feared. They boarded the Pinafore. I drew them in, got them occupied, and at the right moment, Bao said the word. And I froze. I'd never fired live rounds in battle before, and I suddenly doubted myself. What if the clip was jammed? Would it even fire? Maybe these pirates weren't so bad. It was just a moment, but it was enough time for an antsy pirate fuck to grab me and shoot my bow.
Yeah, man, that's really rough, man. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I lost my spouse. But I mean, I do feel sorry for her husband, man. He didn't deserve that.
I'm so sorry, Con. It sounds like you two really cared about each other.
That's the thing. We did. It's so easy to stop caring out here. Don't you want to know the code word? Artemis. I'd never heard of her. It was Bao who read all the Greek bullshit. Apparently, she and I shared a few things in common.
And what would that be? Either your great beauty or anger. I'm going to go ahead and pick great beauty, just for humor's sake.
Your ungodly beauty?
Fuck you. Mostly, he said it was because I never missed my shot. Tell you what, if I ever get the chance, you bet your ass I won't flinch again.
It's good talking with you, Con.
Yeah.
You know, I'll admit, that has to be the nicest con has ever been to me in this game so far. You know, and plus, after getting a cigar, I think that could seem pretty cool. So let's now explore a little bit before I go anywhere else. And I don't think there's anything else here to explore. But yeah, Con reminds me of that really cool ass auntie who takes no crap from anybody. You know, she's definitely cool in my book. Alright, so let's make our way down to the officer deck, a level below, and we should check out our crew.
It's been a rough week. I should check in with the crew and see how everyone's doing.
Okay, so as I got to earlier, we go see Virgil and then Maya. Then I also give all of the medicine. So before we do anything like that, let's look at this floor, explore. So let's see, let's see the captain's quarters. And remember now too, in the first episode, this room we couldn't get to at all because it belonged to Garrison Cox, who is now the brig. So go ahead and enter this room. Oh boy, look at this room here. Nice big giant office. And this is where Kamina and Cox were talking about the next score and celebrating. So let's go back here to this room over here. And holy crap, look at this room, guys. What a nice place, you know, pretty good digs, pretty big bed. And I got the small ass room, the bastard. Alright, let's go here and look around real quick. So I see over here a ship registration. Let's go ahead and scan that. And I'll go ahead and read this Artemis logs, and well, holy crap. So it says here the Artemis, the owner is Con Tron. So the ship belongs to Con, not Cox. So this is also Drummer's log, and it says here, so Con, not Cox, is the owner of the Artemis. No wonder the records are so spotty. Con loves flying, but she doesn't seem like she has the patience for paperwork. Con's relationship with Cox makes a lot more sense now. Cox never put up with anyone to respect, but he always gave Con a wide berth. The arrangement gave him a solid ship and a talented pilot, and Con got someone to handle all the boring logistics and let her do what she does best, fly and swear at people. So that makes sense now for the ship, and it will have lots of Con. I appreciate like that. Alright, let's go over here now and open this data cube manual.
What are these? Decryption keys? Pashingwala! I knew Cox was paranoid, but spying on his crew?
Okay, so this is a manual for one of those data hackers, which is what I found on the another ship earlier. Can you imagine having one of these and literally breaking people's computers? That'd be kind of cool and scary at the same time. Let's get out of this room and let's head to the desk here and look in that cabinet. Let's see what's in here. We got a bottle of scotch. And is that engraved with his name on it? Let's look at it.
Circumstances have changed a lot since I last saw this bottle. Cox won't be coming out of his cell for a long time. Might as well give him some company.
You know what's interesting? We found a really good Earth Scotch on that ship, but we couldn't take it with us. And I kind of wish I could have bought some of that Clav Kalash with us as well, and give it to him. Alright, so let's open the journal here and read it. Yeah, he's in a brig. What can he really do with us, right? Right.
Phew, Volota. Cox was even more unhinged than I imagined.
Alright, let's read it here. So this journal contains daily affirmations. It says here, you are the captain of the Artemis, in rank and title, and this bestows upon you tremendous and fearsome power. You are an arbiter of justice, of wealth, of accolades, and personal commendations, treasured by your crew. You are not a baby-dipped kibblehead. Khan has never seen you naked, and therefore cannot judge your manhood, which is, in fact, adequate. Oh god, give me a break. He also says your crew respects and fears you, even the drummer. Khan's insults a sign of respect. Arlen and Rayan are not planning to overthrow you. The Martian is sexually attracted to you, and you have chosen not to pursue her due to your sense of discipline, which is soon to be rewarded with tremendous wealth. You will have tremendous wealth. All who doubt you will cry. Your drinking is not a problem. Man, this guy's so full of himself. Man, what a joke. Alright, let's get out of here now. And let's get that to the next level. And so by getting that bottle of scotch, we now have new objectives, which is give Cox a scotch. and he's down in the brig, which is way at the bottom of the ship. So next up is going to go ahead and talk to Virgil, who I believe is on the crew deck. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Yeah, guys, I'm having a great time with this game, man. You know, and I cannot wait to see what happens in episode 3. Okay, so let's go ahead now and head to the mess hall, which I assume everyone is.
Whoever took Khan's barbecue sauce is a lot braver or stupider than I am.
Yeah. I'll be pretty pissed off. Like I said earlier, I'll be pretty pissed off too if someone took my barbecue sauce. You know, that's the kind of thing that bad roommates do. Anyway, let's go over here to the mess hall, and I see Arlen and Rayan. So let's go ahead and look at them.
True belters take water, air, and sleep wherever they can find them. Say anything else about these two, but they are true belters.
Alright, so let's go ahead now and give him the medicine. And also, if you guys have played this game and took your time, you better find the medicine in the ship graveyard. If you haven't, there'll be a timestamp to where you can find this. So let's give him the medicine.
Turkey boss, man.
I thought you were asleep. Mad creepy. Okay, so now that's done, let's go and head over to the kitchen, where I hear someone humming in there. And hey, there's Virgil. Let's look what he's doing.
Whatever Cox was saying about Virgil's past clearly upset him. I need to know what it was about.
You know, and I wonder too what Virgil's cooking in there. I'm sure it smells good, tastes good. It's probably way better and preferable than that cleft collage. Let's talk to Virgil now.
What's on your mind, Captain?
Let's first of all, let's ask him what Cox said.
Cox said you were hiding something. Something that belters wouldn't like.
Cox is a habitual liar. First, he tried to murder you. Then he tried to deflect blame onto me.
So there's nothing else you wish to share? Nothing you're hiding?
No, Captain. No more than anyone else on this ship.
Okay, so nothing so far. So let's go ahead now and give him the mushroom powder, which we found on the ship, quite miraculously. I almost missed it, and hopefully you guys didn't either. Let's go to him.
I found some mushroom powder for you to cook with.
Bursting with umami. Exceptional. Thank you, Captain.
Get some rest, Virgil.
Will do, Captain.
Okay, so basically, Virgil will tell us what the issue is. So we need to find out more about him. So let's head back to the med bay and check it out. Look at that walk. She means business. And what's over here? Let's look on the note here on the wall. Let's see what it says.
He just can't help himself.
And yeah, so it says here, this Wednesday's transcendental meditation class is canceled in favor of trauma counseling, hosted by Virgil Marks. So we'll perform, discuss the events of the past week, an overview of how stress affects the body and mind, and guided breathing, no talking. Yeah, that's pretty fun, I bet. Especially with Con. Alright, so let's head over here to Medbay and see what we can find. Firstly, let's go to the table first and see. It's pretty clean.
The one thing I know about Virgil is that he's an excellent doctor. The rest is a mystery.
Okay, and let's head over to the prosthetics.
At least we've only had one limb replacement so far. You're welcome, Rayan.
Okay, let's over to the beds here. Oh man, it's a nice little room. Very clean.
Say what you will about Virgil, but he takes his job as ship's medic very seriously.
Okay, so it's like this looks like a medical chart. Let's read it. This one here is for Garrison Cox, age 60, place of birth Earth, and he has hypertension. Goodness gracious, man. That man is one burger away from a heart attack. Now, I'll tell you right now, guys, see, I've had it before myself. Hypertension, it's basically high blood pressure. It is not good in your body, and it feels actually awful. And of course, he wants some booze for medical reasons. Okay, next up is Camina Drummer, me, age 28, birthplace of series, no health issues. This is kind of cool how Virgil has medical data on every person on this ship. Let's go ahead and look at Maya Cathio, the Martian. And it says here prior health issues, tibial stress fracture. Oh boy. So this is basically during when she was in the Martian Marines. Yeah, she's an interesting character. I like her though. And Arlen Morozov, birthplace of Vesta. I wonder what that is. Is that on a moon or I don't know. It's interesting to find out. But yeah, so you found some bruises and lacerations from a bar fight in Aros. Yeah. So you also learned that he is addicted to pixie dust, which she's getting medicine for. Hopefully he wakes up. He'll be totally fine. And his brother Rayan. And of course he has issues with hand-eye coordination and malnutrition. Oh boy, chronic inattention. And Contron. She's a trip, of course. She don't know where she's from, don't know her age. She wears glasses, and she's pretty volatile. I wouldn't mess with her too much. And of course, she's very hostile to medical questions of nature, so we'll leave her alone. Alright, so let's head now to this room over here. This is the door. So I'm going there.
Alright. What is the hide?
Alright, so let's go in the room real quick and see what we have over here. So we have a Nary textbook.
Virgil grew up on Luna. He's not summons. He actually thinks the Belters as people.
Okay, so this is a book of anatomy, and let's go ahead and read it real quick. See what it says. Okay, so it says here, it's kind of hard to see. It says here, treating citizens of the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt takes a heavy toll on its residents. Generations of living in low gravity can lead to a general increase in height and cranium size among belters without medical intervention to increase bone density. However, belters' bodies are also more resilient to high G burns needed to traverse the solar system. Physicians in the belt face many challenges, but also gain a unique insight into the adaptability of the human body. That's pretty interesting. You know, it makes me think of human evolution, but in reverse. Like when the first humans on Earth, millions of years ago, they're very short, very strong, and had heavier bones. Let's look at this cookbook here.
For an inner, he does make an excellent red kibble.
Red kibble? And it's Ganymede. Of all places. I mean, I thought that Ganymede was a lifeless rock. But in this universe, I guess it's not. So, red kibble, let's see here. Filling a nutritious meal. Sounds good to me. And okay, red bean pasta, flour, cumin, Yeah, in fact, most of these ingredients I have at home. I might make it for fun one day to see how it tastes. It's probably spicy though. Probably very spicy though. All the cayenne pepper. Alright, let's go ahead and close the menu. And what's this drawer over here? Let's search that.
Looks like Virgil has some anxiety from his past. I'm glad to see he is managing it.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad he is too, because anxiety is no joke, guys. I mean, I've had it for many years, and I'm still trying to find ways to manage it, including like meditation and mindfulness. So let's see here. So we had a okay. This is a log of every time we had a anxiety attack. And yes, they are no fun. Sweating, shortness of breath, horrible thoughts. I mean, I've personally experienced that myself. But yeah, so it's, this is all of his logs. I'll read it again later on in more detail. But yeah, I've had times where I couldn't go to bed after anxiety attack. One thing around that for me is like playing video games and drawing. Let's go over here to this computer.
Virgil's private computer. Must be something here. Encrypted. But I picked up a data cube hacker in that ship graveyard. Should tell me what Virgil is hiding.
And yes, that data cube is very important in this mission. And also, of course, it's easy to miss, so I'm glad we found it.
Hopefully this data hacker I found still works. Bingo. Apparently there's a lot Virgil hasn't shared about his past. Like his time as a UNN soldier.
Now that's pretty interesting. Didn't know that. So let's go to the next slide. And let's read it. So from this notice here, it looks like it's involving him changing identity. So it says here, here's your new identity, attached to our government ID, passport, birth certificate, and UN ID card. They should pass all docking and customs inspections. Just try not to bring too much scrutiny onto yourself, and you'll be fine. If you want to change your face, I know a surgeon on Eros, but doesn't ask many questions. For now, this should be enough for you to get off Luna. If you haven't gotten rid of everything from your old life, do it now. Don't be sentimental. If anything can tie you to your past, put it in a recycler. Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck out there, Thorsten. So, it's not Virgil, but it's Thorsten.
So Virgil's not even Virgil. Whatever he's hiding, it was enough to make him change his entire identity.
Alright, let's go to the next slide. And this here is a warrant for his arrest. Like, holy crap. So it says here, to any officer of law enforcement, you are hereby commanded to arrest Thorsten Mayer. Whoa. And bring him to justice before court without delay for the accused crime of desertion of the armed forces. Holy shit. So basically, not only is Virgil a UNN soldier, he's also AWOL. That is crazy as hell. And this last slide here, let's see here. It's official. I'm attaching a copy of the warrant. As you haven't responded to my last few messages, I assume you're no longer interested in maintaining my services. I stand by what I said before. You are under strain, which the court will likely take into account, but I can't defend you against a desertion charge if you're still on the run. I can only advise, again, that you return to Luna. You are a brilliant surgeon, and this does not have to define your future. Please think about your future and get in touch. Sincerely, Miranda Sandoval. So, these are his attorneys who are urging him to return to Luna and face a trial.
Not only did Virgil hide his UNN service and his real name, he's also wanted by his own government for desertion. I should try to get more information from him.
Man, that's pretty wild, guys. So the fact that we have on board the Artemis a a UNN soldier who's gone AWOL and is hiding from the government of Luna. And that's correct. That is deep. So now we're gonna head back to the mess hall and confront him about the information. You know, I'm glad we found a hacker cube because I'm pretty sure a lot of you missed it. You know, it's important to take your time in a game like this. Damn, she walk like she mean business.
What's on your mind, Captain?
Okay, so it's asking about the UNN.
You served in the UNN.
As a medic, yes. It was the only way I could afford medical school on Luna.
Why did you desert?
Because I was finding it harder and harder to live with myself. Being stationed in the belt, I was surrounded by people in desperate need of my help. But because of the badge on my chest and the gun on my back, I was their enemy. One day, it became too much to bear.
Did you do something?
No, I never hurt anyone. I never raised my gun, not once. But what I saw taught me that there were two sides, and I was on the wrong one. I'm sorry, Captain. I hope that my actions on this ship can offer some amends for my past.
Well, how can I trust you, really? You know?
Why should I trust you?
Because I sacrificed everything I have to get away from my past and start a new life here in the belt.
Yes, I mean, I don't blame him. You know, I did the same thing as well with turning away from the OPA. So I understand.
I understand. But if there's anything else I need to know, I expect you to tell me.
Of course. Thank you.
Get some rest, Virgil.
Captain, is my UNN past going to be a problem for us?
You were stationed in the belt. That means you were occupying my home.
I know.
It's kind of interesting seeing his eyes now. I never noticed they were blue until now. I guess it's part of him changing his whole identity. You know, in that time period, they probably use scanners to scan your eyes to see who you are. But I think we're on the same page here. We're both enemies of the UNN.
The way I see it, you're wanted by the UNN for desertion. I'm wanted for fighting them. Sounds like we're both on the same side.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, now it's smooth. And now we know who Virgil really is now, but I think for me, of course, he's come this far with us on our journey. Okay, so now we can head down to the lower level of the ship. This should be over. No, not this. We'll shoot it this way actually. The other way. And it should be near the crew quarters. Yep, there's right there. Yeah, let's get down there. What's this music? Sounds pretty good, actually. So, while we're here, let's look for the brig, where Cox is. Nothing back here. I don't know why. I feel I need to explore the room a little bit, just to see what's going on. Oh, here we go. So what's over here? It's a water log. Let's see what this says. The new Artemis water logs. Let's see here. Okay, so pretty much, of course, so Raiders let cost us a lot of supplies. Oh yeah, that's insane. So yeah, it's pretty much, of course, because of Cox's empty promises, the most of the crew would be given away. Alright, let's get out of there. And let's find Cox in the brig. And he's right here.
Cox doesn't seem too bothered by his demotion.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Cox.
Are you here to let me out? Then kindly fuck off, Captain.
Whoa, damn. And she is not amused. Yes, so pretty much told me to fuck off. You know what? I should have bought that Clav Collage instead of this bottle of scotch. Have it for myself, but let's give him the scotch out of goodwill.
Hey, Cox. Catch.
Whoa, slow down there, cowboy. Damn, how you not drunk after all that?
The word you're looking for is thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's that. So we never even caught the scotch. And our last stop is Maya. Let's talk to her. Nothing over here. Engine room. And see this screen over here. Let's look at the score. I think it was she had 1 win over me.
Honestly, I'm glad Maya finally got one. This was starting to get sad.
Okay, so let's look at Maya real quick. And she's working on.
I suppose this is what downtime looks like for Maya.
Yeah, in fact, I was thinking myself when I'm doing a lot of downtime. You know, if I'm not playing video games, I'm usually either reading, writing, or doing 3D modeling. That's the time. So let's go ahead now and look at the music player and find out what this is.
What are you listening to?
It's Martian music. You wouldn't like it.
How'd you know that? Let's find out.
I'll decide what I like and don't like.
Kiss your lips, never see you smile, never hear your voice, never touch your face again. My dear love, I miss you more than these words could ever say. Though this war may take my body, my heart is yours. We will meet again. There's a letter I keep. That was sent
Well,
from
I mean, I'll say that was some really lovely music. It's not something you hear from like a lot of country, like Shania Twain or some other artists. It's kind of cool they have it on Mars. I like it.
It's a beautiful song.
my mom used to play it for us on the guitar. Half the time she'd break down crying and not even finish it. It reminded her of my dad. It's funny. I hate my dad. I hate the army he died for. And I hate Mars. But I still miss it.
Alright, so let's go ahead and thank her for bringing the ammo, even though it's against my orders.
What you did in the debris field was incredibly reckless. You disobeyed my order, and you put the whole...
Oh my god. You're fucking welcome.
I was getting to that. Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay, let's ask her about Khan's arm. Let's talk about that.
Khan seemed pleased with her prosthetic. Particularly the extra feature you included.
That's good. Although you realize we just took the most unhinged person on the ship and gave her a bionic skull crusher for an arm.
I think if Khan wanted to kill someone, she could do it without arms or legs. I'll leave you to it then.
Wait. About that moment in the airlock.
Yes?
Are you feeling any better? I know you were pretty scared given how tightly you were holding my hand.
Lady, you put your hand on mine. So, I don't know what you're talking about. You held my hand.
I'm pretty sure you grabbed my hand in there.
Oh, sure, we can go with that if you want. I'm just saying, I'm here if you need to talk.
The only thing we need to talk about is your delusion of fantasizing about me.
I get it. It must be hard for the boss Meng to express her feelings. Especially to the hot Martian engineer who can totally kick your ass.
Not according to that scoreboard.
My point is, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Even if you did clink helmets with me.
Clink helmets? What is that supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what it means. Helmet clinker.
Okay, so let's see. So you want to kiss me or what? What's going on exactly? Let's go with so what?
Let's pretend for a moment that we did touch helmets. So what? You're clearly obsessing over such an insignificant moment. It's sad.
Bullshit. From the look in your eyes, I would have thought helmet clinking was Belcher third base. You know, we could stand here talking about hands and helmets all night. Or we could go back to my room and settle it.
Oh, now. And how we do that? By fighting or by fucking? Let's go with the best one, by fucking. That's pretty, interesting.
By settle it, are you talking about sex?
Only one way to find out.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is right. So you're telling me that Maya is offering me some hot Martian booty. Oh boy. Wait, what the hell is this? Is that barbecue sauce in the drawer?
Falota. Maya's the one who stole Khan's barbecue sauce. That is not at all surprising, actually.
Yeah. And when Khan finds out, oh boy, you're gonna regret giving her that arm. So anyway, let's head to the crew deck and get some much needed rest. Okay, so we're going to head now to the crew quarters. You go to bed. Before I do, of course, let's go ahead and look at all the rooms here one more time before we do anything. So let's go over here. Start off with Rand Morozov, and of course his puzzles all over the place.
God damn it, Rayan.
Yeah, look at this room. His room reminds me of a room you see of a teenage kid, full of posters. Jesus. Alright, let's look at the comm logs. And I'll look at that later on. Let's go over here to Arlen's room. And his room is full of graffiti, full of OPA stuff. It's pretty crazy in here.
Anderson Station changed everything.
Yeah, this right here is like a pretty crazy massacre took place here. So written note here is we're approaching another anniversary of the Anderson Station massacre. But while many Belters are focused on the future, the violence and cruelty of the UNN should never be forgotten. After a group of miners staged a protest over inhumane working conditions on Anderson Station, the UNN dispatched Colonel Johnson. His attacks on the station killed over 1,000 Belters, igniting fury throughout the belt. The UNN has denied reports that the station has surrendered prior to the assault. Colonel Johnson resigned from the UNN soon after and has been working to advance the interests of Belters on Tycho Station. But whether or not Fred Johnson manages to make amends to the belt, we should never forget the UNN's willingness to sacrifice so many Belter lives. And that's crazy as hell. And I wonder why he's homeboy so angry. Alright, so I'm going to another room. Yeah, I believe this is this is Khan's room. And medical maggots. Ugh.
I was skeptical of Virgil's maggot farm that he claimed would be useful in the event of an amputation. He showed me.
Yeah, in fact, one of those maggots are used to help prevent blood clots during operations. But otherwise, they're pretty gross. And I wonder where this flag is up here on the wall. I'll have to look it up later on. I'm still curious what this is. And is that a kitty cat? Aw, what a cute little thing. And now Khan has a new cigar for a cigar box. Alright, so let's go to bed now.
If I sleep with Maya, the entire crew will know about it. Nothing stays secret on a ship like this. Is one night worth all the drama?
Okay guys, so we're faced with a very important decision here. So, I can either go to bed, like normal, or I can go to Maya's room and have some hot Martian action. Oh, choices, choices, choices. In fact, what would you guys choose in the situation? Let me know in the comments below, and be honest. Me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. And what can I say? Sesame Timbers. We're going to Maya's room.
Definitely.
Fucking finally. When Cox sat us down in the mess hall, I thought you were dead. And today in the airlock, I thought we were dead.
I know.
I'm just saying, you're not allowed to die on me, Commander Drummer. Because I'm not losing the one person in the belt I give a shit about.
Oh yes, some of that hot lovin'.
What the hell?
Captain, you're gonna want to see this.
There's nothing on the map. No record of any settlements. So what the fuck is that?
Alright guys, well there it is. We are now at the end of episode 2, and man, I had an amazing time playing this, guys. All the good action, and even facing off Europa's Bane, and even having a night with Maya. It's all good. And let's go ahead now and let's get the credits and see our choices. Okay, so for the first one here, it's Khan's surgery, and I'm very glad we got that crystal in episode 1. And according to this data here, 57% of you didn't get the crystal, which I think either you rushed the episode or you couldn't find it at all. All right. So Virgil's trust level. So the fact that 60% of us we told Rain and Arlen that we trusted Virgil, and that's pretty important for later in the game for us. And my surgery story, we didn't get to finish it, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that there. And we sat down, and I'm kind of glad we sit down and listen to Khan's story about her husband and her past. And for those of you who need to find a cigar, I recommend going back to episode 1 and play it again. And take your time finding a cigar. In fact, my first video is kind of a walkthrough of how to find it. Alright, next one is all his medication. And we gave it to him. And unfortunately, most of you didn't find it. And Virgil's mushrooms. In fact, I'm glad I found that because it's pretty easy to miss to first go through. And I wonder how it smells. And we also, this is kind of an even split here in regards to Virgil's past. And I'm glad we were able to find out about it. And Maya's song, I'll admit, I love how it sounded. It sounds like a very sad country song. And of course, Scotch for Cox. I figured give it to him. Why not? And those of you who spaced him, well, I don't know what happened in your episode 3, but mine, I'm looking forward to it. And this last one here is let's share with Maya. And why am I not surprised here? Because this actually was kind of fun to do. And also in Drummer's defense, she's not an Earthling, so it kind of worked out a little. So yeah, this is all I have for you guys tonight, and I really had fun playing this. And for those of you who are still looking forward to my videos, I hope you guys are watching this one and looking forward to episode 3. And also, in the meantime, while I'm working on that, feel free to check out my other videos. And until next time, you guys take care of yourselves and have an awesome day. Thank you so very much.